Back with Logan Smothers, 2020 quarterback here at Athens High School, Athens, Alabama. Part 2 of our interview. We just talked about Nebraska and kind of went down everything that made your decision to be a Husker right for you and your family. Let's get to know more about you now. Obviously, people know about you as a quarterback. You're also a track star here, a good athlete, good family genes. Has played a lot of football in your lifetime as well. Let's learn more about the guy that's just, not just the quarterback / recruit that's going to Nebraska, more about you. So tell us about, other than football, what other sports you play, other hobbies you have, things like that.
Well, other sports would be track. That's a big thing for me during not football season, just running track and competition and getting to run. But hobbies,
what events do you run?
I run the 100, the 200, the 400, 4x1, and 4x4 relays.
Pretty active.
Yes, sir. A lot of running. But
Gotcha.
Love the competition about that. That's just what I love about track. And then hobbies, just me and my family, playing my little brothers outside. That's just that.
Gotcha. If you're not playing sports, are you a big phone guy? Are you a video game guy? Things like that?
Video games. Yes, sir.
PlayStation 4, Xbox? Xbox. I got you. Favorite game? Is there one that you just like play right now,
probably
nonstop? Madden?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Favorite team? Who do you play with?
Titans.
NFL team?
Titans.
Titans.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Is that Marcus Mariota?
Yes, sir.
Who Scott Frost coached in college, so that's pretty good there.
Yes, sir.
Ty, so has football always been like your sport? Did you play any other sports growing up as a kid? I mean, has it always been like football as your love, your passion?
Growing up, baseball, that was kind of my sport. I loved baseball, and because I couldn't play football really. Well, I did growing up, but not like full contact. But
just because your parents kind of held you back from
the middle school, I just kind of got out of it. Just want to focus on football and running track.
Started playing football at what age? Well, any kind, whether it be flag or around 5. And you first got tackled at what age? Middle school?
Yes, sir.
Middle school. Were you a quarterback from the jump?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever play receiver?
A little bit of receiver, just like little.
But mainly just quarterback from the get-go for you. Talking about quarterback, evaluate yourself. I mean, you can have guys like me or obviously college coaches or whatever, break your game down and evaluate you. But, you as the person, as the quarterback who know yourself very well, obviously, you know what to work on. What do you think are your biggest strengths? On the flip side, areas for improvement?
Okay, for strengths, I'd say my speed. That's one big thing for me is speed, being able to run the ball and just making the right reads. I feel like I'm pretty good at that, but I got to get better at that. And then for weakness, I'd say just getting the ball downfield and then kind of short arm it sometime. And then just footwork. So just got to work on that stuff, little things.
I know you strive to be a perfectionist. You want to be as good as you can, be like anyone else, I would hope. One place you're strong at is in the classroom. You're known as around here as a 4.0 guy, obviously perfect grades. You ever made a B?
No, sir.
Never. Man, I hope I don't jinx you there, but going into your junior year. But where does that drive come from? Where does that academics, the importance of academics come from for you?
Well, I know after football, football don't last forever. Sometimes you got to have a job and something that you can do to support a family. And then my dad being a coach, he's always been on me about grades, so it's just always been there. And then I know, like I just said, just after football, you got to do something. So
yeah, have you already started thinking that far ahead? If football's not there, NFL-wise, I want to do this.
Medical field.
Medical.
Pediatrician. That's kind of what I've just growing up. It's kind of what I want to do.
Nice. So I'm going to ask you a couple, just kind of your favorite of this, favorite of that. Little quick hits here. So let's go. Favorite athlete. Who is that for you?
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. Favorite food?
Chicken. Being in the South.
Any kind? Fried chicken, grilled chicken, anything?
Yes, sir.
Favorite movie?
I say the Lord of the Rings series.
Favorite music artist?
I like all types of music, but I like classic rock.
I got you. Old school.
Yes, sir.
You and your dad be jamming in the garage and stuff like that? Favorite subject at school? Probably all of them because you ace them all, but what's your favorite subject?
History.
History.
Yes, sir.
Well, what about maybe, a big role model? Who's been that you growing up role model? Has it been someone in your family or someone outside?
I'd say, just my dad, and my older brothers, just them playing football, and that's kind of what I've looked up to my whole life. So.
You remember just being out there as a kid in the yard playing with them before you hardly even walk, probably?
Yes, sir.
Getting out there and doing your thing as a child?
That's all I've ever known is football.
I got you. To talk about, I've watched you and we've talked a few times and, I have my own take, but describe your personality too. For people that don't know you, are you wide open, vocal guy? Are you a jokester? What kind of personality do you have?
I say it just depends on if I'm on the field or not. On the field, I like to talk a lot and be a leader and be vocal, but like in the classroom or at home, I'm kind of more laid back and quiet. But I do like to joke around with my brothers and stuff.
Gotcha.
But,
So, yeah, I saw it there in practice. I mean, you're kind of more of a lead by example kind of guy. Obviously, you talk to players and kind of get them lined up right and doing your thing there too. When did you start thinking about being a recruit? Kind of when did that dream kind of creep into your mind for the first time? Having offers, playing college football, kind of thinking about this moment right now.
For me, just growing up with older brothers and them playing the sport and just kind of seeing them go through it and go on visits and stuff, that's just kind of when I knew this is what I want to do. So,
was there a certain time in your life that you thought, man, that could be me? I could be that Marcus Mariota kind of guy. Is there a certain, whether it be last year, middle school?
I think middle school.
You kind of thought that, hey, I might can do this, long term down the road. What about, the big thing right now, especially in your generation, is social media. I'm so old, we didn't have that back in my time. We had pagers and barely getting cell phones, back when that's how old I am. But what's your thoughts? I mean, you're kind of a low key, I take it as kind of laid back. You're not huge in social media, from my take, and just watching you and what you do. What's your thoughts on, the Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and things like that?
I mean, I think Twitter, I think it's good for sports and like to get people out there and get known, talk to coaches and stuff like that. But I mean, I do use it, but I try to, kind of stay away from it sometimes just to be more laid back and just not use it, just get off of it.
Now, do you have all those? Are you Instagram, yes, Twitter, Snapchat? Do you have Facebook?
I do, but I don't use it.
That's kind of more of the parent thing,
yeah.
I think, these days. No offense if any other players out there have that. But tell us something about, last question, something that unless they really know you and either in your kind of inner circle, family, close friends, something interesting a lot of folks don't know about you.
Well, I'd say I kind of like to read, and you wouldn't know that just because I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
More like people think like I'm a jock, but I am 4.0 and I like school, but I do like to read. So.
Any certain types of books? You may like novels and stuff like that, or
fiction, history.
Yeah. Gotcha. Hey, great stuff, Logan. Great getting to know you. I learned a lot about you myself. Hopefully the viewers did as well, man. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.